Hey, before you decide that something is wrong with you, can we look at it another way? Whether you are hearing this early in the morning, late at night, after a really good day, or after one that felt impossibly heavy, I'm glad you found this video. Because if you clicked on this, there's a good chance you've been carrying a question that sounds something like this. What's wrong with me? Maybe you've been feeling more tired than usual. Maybe you have lost motivation. Or maybe nothing really bad has happened, but everything just feels a little bit harder. And somewhere along the way, that feeling quietly becomes our conclusion. Something must be wrong with me. What if we realize our mind has a habit of treating feelings like facts? Feeling lost becomes, I'm lost. Feeling unmotivated becomes, I'm lazy. Feeling uncertain becomes, I'm not good enough. We rarely stop to truly ask, is this really what I feel? Is this really true? Imagine if we spoke about the weather the same way. It rains for one afternoon, and we decide the sky is broken. That would sound absolutely ridiculous. Because we know that weather changes. We expect storms. We know they pass. But somehow, when our emotions change, we don't call it a season. We call it who we are. What if the problem isn't how you're feeling, but the meaning you're attaching to the feeling? Feeling overwhelmed doesn't automatically mean you're incapable. Feeling tired doesn't automatically mean you're weak. Sometimes, it simply means you've been carrying more than you realize. And your mind mistook it for identity. It's easy to forget this because mostly everybody's lives looks perfect from the outside. But there are more than 8 billion of us on this planet. Every single one of us have felt stressed, lost, uncertain, overwhelmed. Even the people you admire the most, your favorite celebrities, your role models, the people who really seem to have everything figured out. None of us are at our best at every single hour of the day. We are all human. We are just like you. Isn't it strange that we are willing to give everyone else the permission to struggle, except for ourselves? Maybe you've been under more pressure than you've admitted. Maybe you've been expecting perfection from someone who's only human. Maybe you have been simply living through a difficult season, and you forget that seasons aren't meant to last forever. This video isn't here to tell you that everything will magically be okay. Some storms stay longer than we like. But before you decide that something is wrong with you, remember this. A difficult season doesn't automatically mean that there's something wrong with the people living through it. Trees don't panic when they lose their leaves. Winter doesn't apologize for being spring. Nature understands something that we often forget. Change isn't failure. It's part of being alive. So, if today feels heavy, please don't mistake that feeling for who you are. You are not your worst days. You are not your lowest moments. You're simply a person living through today. And if no one has reminded you of that recently, I hope this video did. Until next time, before you settle on your hardest explanation, see if there's another way to look at it. Slow down with Ning. See you next time.